Welcome back. You are watching Back Pages tonight, and it's a warm welcome back as well to the Telegraph's chief football correspondent Jason Burt and the Daily Mail sports journalist Heather Dewar. Let's go to the Telegraph, talk about Arne Slot's first comment since becoming Liverpool manager. Vows, Chris Bascombe reports, to put City and Arsenal or get them overhauled. New Liverpool manager aims to finish up higher than third. Dutchman inspired by rivalry between Guardiola and Klopp. He says he wants to get more than 82 points, specifically, Heather, they achieved last season. How refreshing is it in a sense that the manager's coming into a big job and not trying to manage expectations? He's trying to, in a way, ignite them.
Yeah, I think it's really refreshing. I like that attitude. I like the fact that he's doing it early as well. Plenty of time to bed in before the start of the next season and to set his stall out early. He clearly wants to try and make an impression, and he'll galvanise the fans by doing so. And if he's the man to do it, then fantastic. He's got huge shoes to fill, of course, but I think he recognises that. He's not shying away from that at all. And yeah, I think all fans will be really pleased to hear what he's had to say today.
Your take on it, Jason, the sort of bullishness?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. I've interviewed Arne Slot before. He's a very confident character. He's got a very good sense of humour. He speaks very, very well. I contrast him a little bit with Erik ten Hag. He obviously comes from a similar part of Holland, but he's a little bit more of a sort of exuberant character and much more confident character. And I think, to be fair to Liverpool and to him, they're in a different space than when Jurgen Klopp arrived. Then it was about really sort of restoring confidence and bringing sort of, turning doubters into believers, was a phrase that Klopp used, which obviously was quite a famous phrase for him. But I think they're in a better space now. So Slot really has to talk about catching those teams ahead of them and challenging for titles.
I'll come to Heather in a second and talk Andy Murray, but quickly on another managerial story in your paper, Jason. Sam Wallace reporting on Cooper closing in on return to dugout with Leicester. It's a tribal world, football. Any issue perhaps with that appointment, do you feel? Not necessarily the biggest rivals for each club, but it's not far down the road from Nottingham, is it?
No, it's not. It's a good point to make. But my colleague Sam broke that story this morning. I think obviously there was reports that they were in advanced talk with Graham Potter, but I think they've decided to halt those and have gone for Steve Cooper instead. I don't think it's the greatest rivalry, as you say, but I mean obviously it's one that may cause some friction for some of the supporters. I actually think it's a really good appointment. I think it's a good fit for Leicester and for Steve Cooper. He's obviously been waiting for his opportunity to get back into football, and I think it's probably the right appointment for them. But as you say, we'll see how the Forest fans react, because although he lost his job at Forest, I think there's an awful lot of love towards him considering what he achieved there and bringing them back into the Premier League, and some fans felt he was quite hard done by. They might not feel the same tonight.
No, absolutely not. We'll see